Hold on. Let me pull up my chat. Why is it scheduled? Okay, yeah, we're live. I don't know why it said we're scheduled. So here's the thing. I'm setting up my stream right now still, but we are on a promising path. We are on the one of the most promising paths I've ever seen because we finally found someone that's trying to be sneaky. Okay? So this sneaky guy, this really sneaky guy did something that honestly I commend, but I feel like he didn't. I feel like he got exposed because I got lucky. Okay? A little bit, he got exposed because I'm lucky, but part of it was skill too. So I'm gonna just make. I'm gonna make it hover kind of slowly while I explain the trail. So this is where it all started. So it started here, okay? So some guy entered a portal here, uh, and I explored the place. Didn't want to go to the left because I felt like there would be no bases there. So I explored everything to the right. I was left with two options: either go up or go down. And I thought that since it was kind of curving to the right, I'm going to follow the one that curved, right? I'm not gonna go down because I feel like that one for some reason, I don't know, who knows, maybe there could be more shit there, but I discovered a nice little path here that I can go back to in the future, undiscovered 112, but then it just kept going up and up and up, and these didn't really tickle my fancy. Then I found a path that splits off 1.19 from 1.12. So I took it, and then it went to the right. And I was like, okay, let's go down to the right. And then I was like, all right, this path's probably really long. Let me start portal jumping. So I portal jumped, and I portal jumped again. And then I portal jumped again. And this time, I ended up here, and I was like, what the fuck? There is no path. So I went all the way back, and then I realized there's a blue path. I was like, wait, what? And I kept going. I was, oh fuck. And then I came back here to the blue path again. So I kept going to the right. And then this, don't worry, it's just bugged. It should be loaded in. I went here, boom, boom, boom. And then I realized, wait a second. I realized, I realized, oh shit, this guy's following this blue path. So I keep following the blue path, keep following the blue path. And then, boom, here he goes to the right. And I'm thinking in my head, there's no way this path continues because I already got out of the nether. I already got out of the nether. So I knew that this path had to like lead to something. Turns out the top of this unloaded 1.12 is not loaded, but the bottom is. So this guy used it as an escape from this road, making it seem like there's nothing there because it's going off to the west, but I already loaded that part in, so I knew that this is a fake out. Anyways, now we're back to the present where we're slowly gliding down this guy's path, and we'll see, guys. We'll see where it takes us. We'll see. Let's increase our glidage here. Increase our glide speeds. This was my most promising path ever. And again, the tell the tell is because you see we pass by an unloaded 1.12 that they kind of loaded in, and then it takes a hard right, and then I realized there's no way that that guy could have came from the left. So so even though this is closer to spawn, he tried to trick people by loading some of this and then coming back over here. So we might have just found a base. And then this is also unloaded, so it's like closed off here. Oh yeah, I've been pretty busy, Donk. Oh shit, I'm off course here. Hold on. Let me actually load this back in because you never know. This guy's so tricky that he could have done some craziness. Okay, and now I have a new strat for flying. So for flying, what I like to do now is what I should have been doing in the beginning, is just flying up. To like 1200 and then gliding. Alright, now we glide. We just follow this little path. Now, is there music that will play? See, this might be an insane find. I mean, look how far this is going. I hope, though, it doesn't just lead to nothing, but we're really far out. Like, there's a chance that no one intersects this, and this just leads to crazy loot. This is definitely my best trail yet, for sure. Cause it's the technically it's a modern version of Minecraft too. This trail, so but we'll see. I mean, you never know what people do. People just do completely random stuff for no reason. You could be left with nothing. Server's having a little bit of problems keeping up, so I'm just gonna slow down the rate a little bit of descent. Drinking some tea. Just relaxing morning base hunting. Oh, what's this? Another fork in the road. I say we keep going. We can figure out where that came from. We have the data. That came from here. So there could be a base in between here. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. So but man, that makes me kind of confused then, cuz then I could have just followed this path here technically. But this guy tried to cover his tracks so well, you know, like going back and then using only one side of the trail. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what's going on over here? Um, does he go off to the left? Man, that would be. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Check this out. Unloaded 1.12. That is. That's 1.12 over there. So we're actually gonna go back over here. So we turn on this module, which honestly is broken as shit. You can kind of see. Actually, you can't really see. Let's fly over here a little bit. See, you can see that that's a trail as well. I guess that's something we can revisit, but it's not immediately gonna lead to. It's not immediately gonna lead to whoever we're following right now. So this is the guy we're following. The thing I realized is like we can skip stuff like this and just set temporary waypoints and just come back. We don't need to, you know. We don't need to explore all of it right away. So we can just always come back in the nether, actually. It's really fast with baritone flying. X marks the spot. Yeah, exactly. So right now what we're following is a 1.19 path minimum on an old 1.12 path. But it doesn't seem like he's hunting. It seems like he's, I don't know, going somewhere. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. That's still the path. I thought it fizzled out there for a sec. Ooh, music. Nice. Okay. We have finally reached the floor, so we need to go back up and rocket into the sky. By the way, we're 1.4 mil away from spawn right now. This path has taken a strange turn. I will say that it's going kind of the opposite direction a little bit, but not too much in the opposite direction where it worries me. I don't like to go too high when I'm doing this, because sometimes if you go too high, you get to the base and it's like, well, I'm 5,000 blocks in the air. So I only go up like 1,200 at a time. Just keeps everything in control. But maybe I'll go a little higher in the future. I like to keep it also at around 120 kilometers an hour, just so that I don't have any server hiccups on the way there. It looks like we're going straight down again. Oh, going to the left a little bit. This could be insane. I hope it is. I hope it is. You know, we've been at it for quite a minute, and we've found a lot of stuff, but we haven't really found anything of note, you know? Nothing too crazy yet. But I don't think our methodology is wrong because we're finding a lot of bases and we're finding some dupe stashes that are grieved, but nothing active yet. So we just got to keep at it. It's a difficult job to find bases. It's not easy. I want to get auto portal set up like Blizzard. Blizzard has a really good config for hunting. He has auto portal. He has AFK vanilla fly, which I don't understand how to do. Let's see. I don't know how to do it. Like his modules are set up and work. My modules crash my game. My Jeff mod. All right, wow, we've been at it. We've been at it, guys. We've been at it on this trail. You know what though? What if this is someone's base from 1.12? Because they're following the path. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Never mind. Probably not. Ooh, what's going on here? A path that goes through. Hold on. Actually, these there's actually a chance that these are that this is unloaded. Do you see that chunk right there, that pink? There's a little chance. Actually no. No, it is loaded. Oh no. A fork in the road. It's okay. We're just going to go down the original. And by the way, I stopped using uh the new chunks module on Meteor because wow, that thing made my game go from 500 FPS to 50 FPS and eventually started crashing my game because it can't handle it. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not a fan of this. Let's see if we have any prior data to go off of. This is kind of rudimentary, but oh, okay. Okay, actually, guys, we just figured out. That's funny. We just figured out that that's actually this one right here. Okay, but oh, so we don't have to explore it, or maybe we do. I don't even know, guys. I don't know. Do we explore this one? If it's literally connected to right here? I mean, we would just start here, presumably, right? If we were to explore that one, we'd just go down like this. So you know, that actually tells me someone that could be a different person, but someone could be following this path to get to a base. Like they could have loaded it and then made their base. So tell me that's not like god tier right there. I mean, I'm gonna run out of like get out of jail free cards though, because because eventually we're gonna, if this trail keeps going down like this, eventually we're run out of data, man. We don't have much data to go off of other than that. I mean, maybe we have some stuff up here. I doubt it. Nothing really too close. So, all right, time to go back up. For this to be optimal, we need this path to continue going without any intersections, or for it to lead to a base soon. And then if it leads to a base soon, we can get the loot from there, and then we can explore that other path. Now okay, so I'll show you what I found so far, Sophia. So I didn't find anything that leads to a base yet, but I've found some pretty good like contender paths. So let me go over the findings here in a second. So first off, I've been following this path for a very long time. I've done some like portal hops to get here. And then all of a sudden this guy kind of turns like this and then starts going down a trail. And I knew that this was a fake it's like this was a fake out, right? Because usually we have people going the opposite direction, you're like, oh, I ignore it, but I knew that's not possible because I've already loaded this in before. So now I've just been following this guy, and the thing is that I know he didn't go through here because this is unloaded, but this also connects back up to right here. And then I just actually came across this, which I know is also, it's kind of weird because it actually connects all the way back up to here, and this is unloaded. So somewhere in between this and this, someone like spawned in another portal, got in, and then started going down this path. So if this path leads to nothing, and who knows, it could be the same guy who's loaded both paths, you never know. But if this path leads to nothing, I'm gonna go back to here and trying to figure out where this path goes, because I know that it was unloaded at one point. So anyways, just going through the process of flying down this path. So let me actually turn this music off, and then I'm gonna go on Spotify and look for like ambient, or like, let's see, like Minecraft ambient music. There we go. I don't want to get copyrighted. I keep getting copyrighted, so I'm just gonna play Minecraft music now. Unless you guys hate it, but I don't feel like anyone hates Minecraft music. What if it's like you reach the end of the loaded chunks, but actually there's a nether portal underground? If I reach the end of the chunks, and there's a nether portal underground, then I'll be able to see it. Because even if I'm up in the sky, I'll be able to load it. By the way, I might have just flown past a portal. No, I don't think I did. No way. I had a blue tracer on my screen. It was kind of sussing me out. So I'll be able to see it I'll be able to see it on my mini map actually. It'll be like a very bright light purple square or light pink square. If there's a portal. The thing to worry about is people destroying their portals and then hiding them. But usually you can tell if someone stops, like you can see this trail is very thin, which means they didn't stop. If they stopped, it would load in a pretty big square around them. And that would be a good indicator that they stopped. Oh, Elytra died. Ah! Back up we go to follow the path. I don't know if this path is gonna lead to something. I sounded like Kermit the Frog there for a second. Say a banana. Bananas make me sound like Kermit the Frog sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe I'm allergic in the minor degree to bananas. Who knows? Okay. Down the path we go. Infinite trail. It's okay though, because the more that there isn't an intersection, the happier I am. Because we already know this is contained. We know this couldn't have come from really any further than this point. And we know that this guy is most likely this guy actually. So, and who knows actually? I know. See if I could switch the playlist actually. do dreamy forest music. Okay, let me answer your question here. Um, does this also trace someone using ender pearls or just manually loading chunks? So ender pearls don't load unless someone's loaded the chunk. So when someone's in a chunk like without flying, just sitting there, it loads chunks. So yeah, I can technically trace people just walking on the floor. So a chunk, pretty much top to bottom of the server, loads in at the same time. So it's like no matter how deep underground or high up in the sky you are, it loads the chunk the same. It could be harder to well, it would be actually easier to follow someone walking on foot because there's two rules, right? So like the faster you go, the less chunks you load around yourself. But remember I was saying like if someone creates a portal, they have to like stop. And in doing so, it gives the game more time to load a lot more chunks around them, which creates a little box, a little visible clear box around them. And it's like very noticeable. So imagine that, but you're walking, so you're just creating a giant box around you everywhere. It's like even easier to follow actually. That's why when you find a base, the chunk trail widens a ton because there's more people coming to and from, you know, people going around a farm, walking around on the ground, stuff like that. It starts to kind of expand the trail a bunch until it's like a big open area of loaded chunks. No, it doesn't skip because you can't like throw it far enough for it not to be like visible, you know? I mean, maybe you can, but if someone has to load it in, right? So someone has to travel in the nether to go load in your pearl, basically, you know? And then that will leave a followable nether trail. So you might be deceiving the guys that are like trying to track you in the overworld, but then some guy who's purely tracking in the nether will still find your base, you know? So it's like you could do that, and yeah, you'd probably trick some people that are like in the overworld, but it's still gonna lead to your base being found the same way, kind of. So no one does it, and because there's like no benefit really. But maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be like a new way to do it, or there is a new way to do it that's like really hidden, and you know that would be like the new meta or something. Who knows? All right, let's go. We're gonna have to heal up our Elytras soon. By the way that people teleport on 2B2T all over the place, without using beds and while keeping their gear, is by using ender pearls. So because you can't load pearls without being in the chunk, you can basically throw your pearl into a like magma stream in the water, like the air bubbles, and it just makes your pearl chill there until someone goes and closes a trap door on it, and then it forcefully teleports you back there. So yeah, that should kind of explain why you can't skip trails with ender pearls even better, you know? Because you can't load someone's pearl without someone being there to load it, kind of. Like someone else has to do it. So you either have to have an alternate account or a friend that's at your base load you in. So at my farm base right now, I have actually a pearl stasis. And I never thought I'd be making a pearl stasis, honestly. I thought it was like advanced or something. It turns out it's just a hole in the floor with a magma block at the bottom and a trapdoor. It's like the least complicated thing ever. It's literally just you look straight down, you right click your ender pearl, it almost hits the floor but it doesn't, and then it floats back up. And then it just stays floating there, never disappears until you close the trapdoor. Then the pearl disappears and you're there at your base all of a sudden, no matter. But here's the thing, if you were in the nether or you were in the end while someone loads your pearl, it actually does nothing. So make sure not to do that, because you'll be in for a bad time if you have your bed set up somewhere else and your pearl stasis machine doesn't work. Another thing, if you find someone's base. Oh, what? Yo, look what we found. Okay. So, do you see now what I mean by when you stand still and make a portal, a box appears? So we're gonna go into that portal later, but I have a feeling, that might be someone hunting, guys. Someone was hunting, maybe. Oh! Oh. Now that's a discovery. Okay, I'm gonna just glide, and I wanna just go over what just happened, because this is a discovery. Okay, this is a discovery right here. Let me just take a sip of my tea. Okay. All right. First, let me read Sophia's comment. Yeah, because I watched this video where a guy said there's some 2B2T players who dupe stash, and the only way to get their own base is using ender pearls so they don't get tracked. Actually, that is, if we're naming the primary reason they're doing it, if it's, I think I would say a benefit of it is that they don't get tracked. That is a benefit for sure. But the primary reason that they do it is because is actually because it saves more time than you can imagine. If you're 10 million blocks out, there's no reasonable way to get back to your base without having your bed there or without having a pearl stasis machine, right? And they probably have their bed there. It's just that, what do you say? What am I trying to say? Yeah, there's no way that they would travel there. See, like if your base is like 500k to a million, pearl stasis not as important. It could be. It could be a skip, Donk. It could be. It could be someone hiding their base. That's the thing. I think this guy's hiding his base. I don't think this is a guy trying to follow this trail because... I mean, it could be. I have no idea, but I think this guy's trying to hide his base. Because I followed him for a long time. A very long time. Like, we're talking extremely low. This is the same guy. Like, I'm almost 100% certain this is the same guy. So, before I go through this portal, I'm just gonna keep talking about the pearl stasis. So, I personally don't think it's very easy to track someone in the nether. I think it's extremely difficult. With baritone autofly, I think it's like legit almost impossible to track someone. So, I would say it's a very good benefit not being able to be tracked, but I think the main reason is because it's legitimately impossible to what is it called, to like get to those bases that are 10 mil blocks out. This is a great sign, guys. Someone made this portal in the overworld. What does that mean? That means that this wasn't the starting point, this is the ending point of this trail. So I'm so hyped that... Oh, what? What? Is something attack? There's an invisible spider. Is this a real thing? Guys, are invisible spiders real? Did I just get pranked? Anyways, we're gonna go through that portal real quick. I just want to like fight monsters for some reason. I don't know why. I want to read chat. I'm just too excited. This trail I've been following for like a day and a half, maybe a day. So if it leads to like something cool in the nether, that would be nice, but I also have a feeling it's gonna lead to like nothing in the nether, so I'm afraid at the same time. How do I know it was built in overworld? Because it's missing blocks. I mean, no one would just like mine the blocks from their portal on purpose, you know, to make it seem like it was built in the overworld, because it's just like, it doesn't accomplish anything because you don't know which side the traveler came from. So it could be extreme. It would be like either completely useless to do that, or just like, I don't know, like they're just overthinking it. So more than likely, this is just someone that built a portal here in the overworld. I'm gonna go through, guys. Enough fighting zombies. Turning on new chunks. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Great news, guys. Great news. We are in unloaded territory here. So let's block this up and let's devise a game plan, guys. We need to devise a game plan. Okay? Because this is low-key huge. So again, further to my point, you can see this is a full portal. You know? Yeah, you can see, look, full obsidian fully around. So generated pearls also 1 block deep to the ground and 4 blocks wide. I didn't even catch on to that, Sophia. That's great. That's great that you told me that. So, yeah, thank you for telling me that. 1 block deep. That's like the important part right there. The most important part that I missed. So we have, you see how we have like cave or tunnel ESP on, and it's kind of like messing us up here? Or you know, maybe this is a module, let's see, that I can turn off. Maybe it's like something. It's not portal pattern finder. Whole tunnel. Oh, it's whole tunnel stairs ESP. I said tunner. Okay. It's time to devise a plan for what we do here, because I don't see any tunnels. I do see some paths that we can follow. I don't think this guy skipped. Maybe, I mean, maybe he did. Hold on. Is he skipping this way? Is that what he did? Because that could be the case. I forgot to you know, I actually have to go back into the overworld and set some temporary waypoints. That's something I forgot to do. Okay, good. It's daytime. Okay. So, this is what we have to do. We have to create a waypoint. I'm gonna delete these ones because we already know about these. I'm going to, in real life, put a piece of paper on this trail and kind of line it up with this trail, and then put a waypoint at the bottom. Create temporary waypoint. There we go. So I know that which direction he would have went in the Nether if he was trying to portal jump. I just had something. Did I not just hear a ding? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Half a chicken jockey chasing me? Insane. Alright. Hold on. What? Guys, I swear it used to work where I would have my waypoints. What? This is quite confusing. I don't understand what's going on with my waypoints. Let's go in and out. This is gonna take me a second, guys. I need to just get this to work, but we are hot on someone's heels right now, okay? We're hot on their heels. I just need this waypoint to render it in the Nether. That's the problem. I don't know why it's not rendering in the Nether. That's something, you know, as I'm still getting like familiar with this base hunting tools, so it's gonna take a second, but yeah, that's okay. That's a little concerning that I can't get that to work. I guess this is what I'll actually do, okay? I'm gonna do the good old divide by 8 method, where since it's not working, I'm gonna just... Actually, I can't do that. I can't do that because then you guys will see the coordinates. That's the problem. So I need to just turn off the game capture for a little bit. Yeah, we said the same thing at the same time, pretty much. But why was it that it was working before, but then now it's not? It was working so perfectly at one point. Wow.
Guys, I'm at a loss for what's happening here because I don't know how to do it on stream. Um, Hold on. Does anyone know by any chance how to get the waypoint to appear? Because it's happened. I've literally did it last stream. I literally had it so that that waypoint right there shows up in the nether as well. And I didn't have to do anything. Need baritone elytra there. And then we go here, maybe? Let's see. If that works, that would be insane. Yes, it works. Dude. Crazy, no? That was genius. That was genius, come on. Alright. And what do you know? What do you know? We're perfectly following someone's path. What do you know? Oh. What do you know? We need to actually make it... Oh. Hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. What do we have here? We got something. We got something. Could be a lot of nothing, but it could be a lot of something, you know? Interesting. Interesting. What is this all about? Okay. Some gravel. Whoa. Whoa, bud. Alright, let's do a little sweep once we get out of the water. Whoa. The ocean. Okay. I don't know how to use rockets in the water. I do it sometimes, and then I never figure out how to do it again. Yeah, I just don't know. How do you rocket in the water? Let me look this up. How to rocket in water. Minecraft. How to fly an elytra straight out of water. Let's see.
So the two things you're gonna need are an elytra and some firework rockets. Now these could be duration 1, 2, or 3. It does not matter. Keep holding it right after. Now some tiny bubbles and you're flowing around. What you're gonna want to do is basically see how I'm bobbing up and down. So when I'm at the top,
okay,
of my bobbing right now, all I should be able to do is hold the space bar down. So I'm holding down the space bar right now.
It's not really working.
It might already like be set to where you can float already when you're walking. So I'm just holding down my space bar right now. And once I reach the top, I'm gonna press it and keep holding it right after. Now this will work if you keep going, like you keep floating and going forward.
It's not even working.
But I'm just gonna stop.
This tutorial is terrible.
Right when I reach the top, I'm gonna press down and hold.
I just got scammed.
So it might take you a couple of tries. But
I just got scammed by a tutorial in 2025. What the hell? Okay. There is so much shit here, guys. What? This is all new. This isn't like someone following a 1.12 anymore. We need to just explore everything here. This could be huge. This could be huge. I hate to preempt it, but I mean, this is just literally in the middle of nowhere. And there's just a bunch of activity, so. We got Portal 1. Remember, there was another portal, like, right next to it. So we might run into that portal soon. So we'll see. Oh wow, the path goes down there, but I don't want to follow that path just quite yet. I want to kind of explore the entirety of this. Oh. That is an end chest that is placed at the entrance, forever barring the villager from returning to its home. Now, oh wow, trapping it in. That's even worse. I'm going to actually liberate this villager. You can be free now. Something died over there. I don't know what. Let's heal some of our elytras. Oh, whoa, bud. Hello? The most confident creatures. Whoa. Alright, let's get away from those guys and heal up our elytras a bit. Oh, can't go in there. Alrighty. Okay, just enough. We'll, cause I'm too excited. We need to explore this trail ASAP. Wow, so much flying. And this is like the kind of flying you want to see. This is what you see near bases usually. Just streaks of randomness, people going different places, exploring, getting snow blocks, for example. You know, that could have been something they're doing for like a farm. Who knows though? Who genuinely knows? It could be anything. We don't know. But what are the odds? What are the odds that they portal skipped, you know? Pretty high, I would say. Have you found any bases? No. So you guys aren't missing out on anything. I've found a crazy trail that I've followed successfully since here in the overworld. I've done portal skips, and I've done even more portal skips to get to this point that I am at, and I'm fairly certain it's the same guy. So, a lot to be excited about. And there's still another nether portal in the nether right by this one that we haven't went into. So if there's nothing in this little area here, then we'll be going back into the other portal and checking that out too. Yeah, the server loads perfectly now, which is nice. Oh, look, there's the other portal. Or no, wait, that's not the other portal. That's just my tracers bugging out. Whoops. Sometimes you gotta clear the cache on the tracers there. So, okay, that looks a little bit like a, you know, something. Maybe it's like a troll. Like, oh, you followed me this way, now I just painted some private parts in the trunk trail, and then that's all you get. This is sick. This is the craziest loot ever. How long does the queue wait? Well, I have priority queue, so I just get in right away. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, see, this is an unloaded 1.12 that no one went into, so we're just gonna ignore it. Okay, there's the other portal that I saw, and this is someone that went into it. Okay. All right, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. So someone made this portal. Okay, this is how it worked. He went into here. Ah, it is someone hunting this trail. Look, so that's okay. All right, I think we can confirm now that this is someone hunting a 1.12 unloaded trail. But here's what I'm confused about. Does that mean that this guy? No. Does that mean that this guy is someone else? It could be. This very well could be someone else. Or it could be the same guy. Actually. Huh. No. It is someone else. That is someone else. Okay, wow. Alright. Wait, no, it's not. No. Sorry. I'm losing my mind right here. This is this. So it is someone else that spawned in between those two trails, huh? Okay. Well, for the time being, we're gonna be going through this portal, and we're just gonna see how far they skip until. For all the chunk map, that was pretty much no-com exploit. I'm about to add the no-com coordinates. I downloaded all of them. All right, let's see if it actually loads terrain. That would be sick if we could load the terrain. That would be actually super awesome. Guys, I would love to load some terrain right now, honestly. I would love to. I would love it. All right, thank you, game. What is happening? Are we glitched? Is it over? It might be over, guys. I'm in the glitched state. I'm invincible. I am the new invincible guy on the server. I can place blocks? What? What's happening? Let me go back through this portal. Is it possible that I am now like indestructible like Pop Bob, but the second I go back through this portal, I lose all my powers? Maybe. So we're gonna go back through the portal and lose all our powers. And then we'll go back through again. What if this portal always makes you invincible when you go through? And we just discovered it. Let's see. No. Looks like we wasted our opportunity to become the gods of the server. Okay, so as you can see, we already knew about that. This is what we have to do. We have to go back into the nether. I know we keep going back and forth, but I forgot to do something. Oh, you fucker. Get away. Wow, it got so close to killing me. I hate them so much, man. Okay, we have to set a baritone elytra goal, and then we go through. See, that's meta right there. That's literally meta. Is that not meta? This is like complete meta. Oh, why did I just do it twice? Okay. Oh, whoa. Alright, we're good. We have to have our map open so we can just make sure we're not missing anything. Will there be another portal here? Let's just fly around everything. Let's just search everything. Maybe. Okay. Maybe this way. Rats. Okay. We'll just follow this path. Come on, give us some portals. Okay, so see, look, every single baritone elytra path goes to like the same method to like get to certain places. We're just gonna load in the entire area and just see if, oh, look at that. What do you know? Portal skip number 50 right here. Let's check it out. I actually feel like we're doing something. We're actually, I think this is the first time I'm like hunting semi-properly. Would you guys agree at that at least? Look, we got some soul sand as well. Wow. Give me some of that. Give me some of that soul sand, baby. Oh. Eat some carrots. Alright, let's go through and see what happens. Oh, okay. Let's do a little end chest or ender chest review really quick before we do anything. So this is one of my first shulkers I ever got. It's has a lot of stuff missing now. We got totems. We got Nick's kit that he just recently gave me when he was at my base. Totems, rockets that I farmed. This is the kit that I yoinked from someone in spawn. I'll tell the story of that one day. Or I already did, but I'll tell it again on a video. Someone that was like chasing me down and griefing me actually gave me a shulker of tridents that are the best enchantment, so that was profit. We have this one, this chest, which is like miscellaneous stuff. More totems, XP bottles. We rich. Look at that. Bone blocks from very early on. I was at a bone farm. I found this one on the floor in a monument. This shulker was just on the floor somewhere, just on its own. This one Nick gave me. This one also Nick gave me. This is just sandstone because I love sandstone. Paper from my base, the farm. Gunpowder, Nick gave me this. But I think that came from the farm though. This is my book collection. I only have one book, but it's gonna grow. And for now I have stone in there. We got the food chest for like starting farms and stuff. More rockets. Random chest I found. Or random thing I found. And then like some miscellaneous stuff in here. Yeah, the tridents are duped, yeah. Oh, because they're all the same HP, right? Ah, right, I see. They have to be like that. Okay. So, we have arrived. Okay, we have arrived at the overworld, okay? And we have to figure out what this guy is looking for. What are you searching for, friend? You're obviously searching for this path, and I see that you have actually gone the wrong direction first. So we're going to actually check the wrong direction and see what you were up to in this area. Maybe hiding some stashes, potentially? Who knows? You never know. On the oldest anarchies. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We got some player activity. Yeah? Player activity. On the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. Okay? Some player activity. Alright. Sorry. We'll shut up. Book collection was funny, it'll grow. Yeah, it'll grow. I have a really cool book, but the problem is it's a copy of the original. Now, does that mean that the base owner made the copy and placed it there? Or does that mean that someone stole the book before me and put a copy in its place, and then I never copied it? Probably the second half, because someone else was there. But it was a very, very, very cool base, and I have it recorded, and I will probably make a highlights video, and you guys will see. Also, the base, which I found that was in process of being built, I'm going to revisit that in like a week. So and I'll do it off stream, obviously. That will make it into a highlight video too. If there is, well, obviously the first part of that video will be me going there for the first part, or for the first time, and then the second part of the video will be me revisiting. So who knows if anyone will actually have been building there, but yeah, I hope someone does. I might have blown my cover though, because, and now this is really smart. So what they did, look, if they did what I thought they did, it's genius. They had a bunch of shulkers on the floor. They're all like building materials. One of them had a shulker of wood that I couldn't resist taking. Okay, I needed the wood. They had 4 of them on the floor. I needed the shulker of wood, okay? And then in one of the shulkers, they took off their netherite chestplate. It's presumably because they were using an elytra, right? I yoinked that chestplate, man. I hope they didn't notice that it's gone, but I yoinked that chestplate. You can actually see it in one of the shulkers if you go back in my end chest reveal earlier in the stream. You can actually see that same netherite chestplate with the silent armor trim. That's the one I stole from that base. So the thing is, imagine you're building a base and you just leave little decoy items like that in your shulkers to see if little rats like are like stealing just like very small amounts of loot, and just like leaving the rest to make it seem like no one was there. That would be kind of funny, if he kind of like planned that, and then he goes and checks and his chest plate's gone. He's like, all right guys, the cover's blown, we gotta build somewhere else. That would be kind of funny. So yeah, we're gonna make a highlight video, and there's gonna be a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, oh, look at that, he got fed up with the trail and he's about to portal jump again. Now, I was about to say, looks like he's actually trying to manually follow the trail again, but you know, that didn't work out too well for him. So we're going back in. We're gonna try to track this guy some more. In we go. Now, if I get to the end of this and there's a guy there trying to empty a dupe stash, and if he kills me, it's fair game. I'm leaking cords, and you guys are gonna go there and help me get items, okay? You guys agree in chat? If that guy's not chill, bro, if there's someone there like emptying a dupe stash, which is like literally 1 in a million, but if there's someone is and he kills me, I'm leaking cords and we're going there as an army, okay? No, I didn't find any stashes yet, but we're close to finding something. Now, what is it that we're finding? I don't know, but we're close. I'm going to do the little waypoint trick right now with my piece of paper in real life. And now, by the way, if this guy used the paper trick, he probably would not have been so far off on his portals, but it's okay. It's okay. You didn't miss much. So, since yesterday, we've been hot on this guy's heels, okay? We've been hot on this guy's heels. No bases yet, but damn, we are close, you know? So, here, baritone goal, we're going to baritone elytra and just try to find the portals that he's using to skip, so... I'm getting awfully close to a road, so I hope that we find the base or wherever soon. Whatever we're trying to look for. Let's see if our elytra pathing takes the same route as his. Not necessarily. I don't want to deviate too far. Or man, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. We know the general direction that it's going in, so we're not going to be lost. That's fine. Let's baritone elytra here. Actually, I don't think there's gonna be anything there. Still same trails? Yeah, pretty much. This guy it's still the same guy. It's been a wild chase. We're just looking for his portal jumps here. Could this be the area with the portal jump? Let's just clear out this area too. Why not? We'll go back here. Actually, go here. You guys rocking with the new music? A little bit of a different music, like more ambient Minecraft style music. Yeah, he's probably just doing normal hunting, but it seems, oh, there's the portal. It seems like it could be good. I don't know. We don't know. It could be it could actually be good. We genuinely don't know. So yeah, that's definitely his portal, right? Yeah, it lines up. It sort of lines up. But see, this is in a 1.12 area. So the odds that it's untouched are definitely a bit lower now, but you know, that's fine. We're just exploring and trying to learn how to hunt. So, oh, whoa, buddy, are we actually upset here for what? What are we upset here for? All right, why is there no direct path to this? Okay, here we go, finally. Just eat a golden apple. Classical next stream? Okay, bet. All right, what do we have here? Still looks... Okay, so we have 1.12. What? This is so weird, actually. This is not a guy. This is not him. This is not the same guy, guys. It's not the same guy. It's just a random portal. Okay. Why does it line up so well with the trail we were following? What the hell? Okay. Well, that actually is good news. I'm not gonna... Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and complain, because that's actually better for us. And the explanation is because this is kind of in a weirdly populated area. So... Is there a chance that he removed his portal? Is there a chance, guys? Could he have actually removed his portal around right here, potentially? Okay, this is the game plan. All right, this is my game plan now. So this portal kind of faked me out. I thought it was this, but now that I look at it, it's a little bit off on the axis here. It's a little bit off, so this is definitely not the one. Or maybe that's the thing. I think it's a little bit off the axis. We need to search in this area down here, and if there's nothing here, then there's a really high chance that he destroyed a portal like right here. That could be the final portal, you know? So I'm just gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna elytra here. We're just gonna start clearing stuff out. We need to just do a deep search. Now that we've kind of lost the trail. Oh, there is. What do you know? All that scheming just for the portal to be right here. But wait, this is... So what's strange about this portal is that it... Oh wait, no, it has made it in the nether. Okay, perfect. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. That's not a stash, is it? Imagine this was a stash. Could you imagine? Okay, I thought it was for a second. I was actually like flabbergasted. I was like, wow, that's insane. Oh, a villager. That's a zombie. I wonder if, I think those spawn naturally. I don't think that's a sign of anything. Okay. Start exploring. Let's see if he just like gives up and goes back into the nether and keeps flying. Clear out the top bit here. I wonder he's literally tried to dig on that portal inside the nether. He's trying to go certain depth, judging by the way he mined it. Oh, okay. Wait, why did he explore both parts? He's like going up and down. Why is he going up? Is there a chance that someone else found this trail as well? That like someone joined the trail? Let me just go up a little bit, okay? Because you never know, guys. You just never know. Might as well do it. And then also, we can go back through this portal. Yeah, that was a very nice treasure chest. I just don't know how people find them. Like, without having hacks. There's like a way to find treasure chests, I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen it on speedruns or something. What was that? Did you just see that? It was like a particle. It was someone's like rocket flare particle that was like left over from the server. Maybe I'm just crazy though. That tends to happen, me being crazy. Okay, so interesting. Very, very interesting. Whoa, what? Okay, wait, never mind. I don't understand. Why are you portal jumping and then... Like, what? Okay, is this not sus? Tell me, did someone else find this? Because we didn't see anything in the nether, right? Let's take a step back, guys, okay? Let's take a step back. We saw nothing in the nether, okay, in between those two, okay? We saw nothing, right? So someone purposefully went up. Is there a chance there's a base in this area? Because it's kind of like reverse psychology, but we didn't see any portals going here, so someone must have been here that just flew up. But we already know that it's unloaded, because right here, so we know that someone loaded it going upwards. Am I not cooking here? Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, because it could be just that I'm just absolutely crazy, but am I not cooking? That there's no way someone could have gotten down because there was no portals in between? Bro's on outdated Future? I don't even use Future. Is there anything that I should be using? I use it just for these modules because I like them better, and anti-AFK is better on Future. Just so you know, man, look, I've been using Future since 2019, bro. I'm an unk. You can't blame me, bro, for being on the wrong Future. Remember in the nether, it looked like two people were traveling down. One have gone up and one have gone down. Huh. Two people, huh? Interesting. Well, let's see what this leads to. What quadrant are you in, my boy? It's pretty easy to figure out what quadrant I'm in. I'm in the what is it called? I'm in the figure it out quadrant, which you probably can. I'm just not gonna say it because I don't want to get interrupted right now while I'm base hunting. Because this seems to be a pretty nice trail. If that's chill, I'm sure you understand. Look to be two different loaded trains next to it. So I'm just confused. Is it gonna go all the way back up? Like I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it. I mean, we have to. We can't not clear out this trail. We can't not do it. We have to, because we know that no one went through the nether to get here. How far out? Oh, I'm like 1.4 million blocks out. You think that's a good number for base hunting? Because I'm still relatively new to it. I haven't found anything that big yet, to be honest. Only small stuff. Overworld 1.4. Okay, this is where we have to do the go up method. Go further? Yeah, I'm making my way. Making my way further. I think I was about 900k blocks a couple days ago, and I just keep going further and further as I hunt. No, I'm not trying to grief bases. I just want loot. I don't have much loot because I haven't played since 2019. No Com came out since then, and also my account got priority banned in 2019 or in 2020 for lagging the server, and then also what is it called? I also didn't migrate that account, so it's gone forever. It would have been cool to have that account, but we have a new beginning, you know? You're like 175k nether, you won't find anything. I mean, maybe, but this trail is pretty sick. We'll see. I'm just learning as I go, and I'm getting further and further out every day, so we'll see. Is allowed to grief a base? Yeah, you can grief anything you want. Oh, look, it ends here. Why? Can someone explain why that just ended there? Why did this happen? Why did you do this to me? Okay, well, let's get into the nether. We had to explore it. We all knew it was probably not gonna be anything like on this end, but we had to, because it was just way too convenient that it was working like that, you know? That's fine though. That's part of hunting. Sometimes the paths don't all lead to something, but it's still gonna go somewhere, okay? It's still gonna go somewhere. We have a chance. See, we're gonna go back to this portal right here, and it might go somewhere. Guarantee it. Let's see. Hunt around 3 mil nether? Oh, wow. That's pretty far. I mean, one day, so for me to do that, this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna hunt in this area until I run out of rockets. I'm gonna go back to my base, get a few more shulks of rockets, and then start baritone flying as far out as I can in the nether, so that we can find those higher quality bases. Yeah, we're doing Tesla full self-driving right now. No, it didn't end. It didn't end. We were exploring an unlikely part of the trail, but now we're back onto the very likely part of the trail. Uh, 3.9. These are all 1.19. Look, this is new chunks. 1.19. This is someone in the modern version of Minecraft was flying through here, so I mean, we might not find anything, but we'll be close to it for sure. Be close to finding something. Okay, let's travel down. This path. Oh no! I'm gonna have to do a little XP stop soon. Okay, so see, this guy gave up on this again, and he's just gonna portal skip again. Look, man, I hear what you're saying, but you have to also understand that there's people that hide their bases in loaded 1.12 trails, and I feel like this is as good as any for a candidate for that, you know? So we're just gonna explore stuff, and like my goal is to get further out. So I'm getting further out every stream, but along the way we're just kind of taking little, like, you know, taking a little bite out of each part of the map and just seeing how well it works for us, you know? So not in too much of a rush to get super far out, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. So right now, what we kind of have to realize here is that this guy is definitely trying to portal skip again. So we're going to just baritone elytra here, and we're just going to try to find where it's headed. And pay close attention to the map. What map mod is that? It's Zero. Xaero. And then I think it's Zero Plus or something. It has chunks, which is not standard. It's like a 2b2t version of the mod. If you're interested in base hunting mods, check out Rith's channel. Riths. Rith's 2b2t has some really nice finds and a good config. The Hunters Union of 2b2t uses Rith's config as an example for what you should use. So I'll take that as a, you know, that's probably good advice to go to this channel and check it out. Portal. Where's another portal? We need a portal. Give us a portal, please. Look, our baritone is following their baritone path perfectly. See? That's a good sign. Tesla autopilot. Autopilot? I want to be a pilot. Let's see. See, they have like the same idea as me. I think they're just literally doing exactly what I am doing with like the... Yeah, they're doing exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I love how it makes me land super far away from the portals. That's really cash money. Okay. Okay. I think, guys, that this is probably a failed part. Like, they're gonna portal jump again because there's two portals right next to each other. That's just my assessment, but we'll see. We shall see, you know. Man, we got 26 viewers. That's actually insane. That's almost as much as Blizzen's channel. I can't even believe that. Okay. I think we gotta fly around a bit here for sure. I don't know how to freaking elytra out of the floor. That's just like a terrible part of me. I don't know how to do it. So, all right, another portal. Did they create this one? Yes, they did. Okay, very strange that they would just create another portal right next to the one that's right there, no? Okay, there's the path again. So let's just make sure to explore all the edges here, make sure there's nothing that we're missing. This is interesting. So could this be another guy? Probably not, right? Or did this guy accidentally find another guy? But probably not either, because they built their portal right next to each other. So this is very confusing to me. Okay. Is this just gonna be a diagonal path? I hope not. Because then I won't know what to explore. Let's go back. This is turning to a diagonal path. Let's just see where this leads us. I have a feeling that this right here is going to go down a bit, and then it's just going to stop as well. But we'll check all of it out. We just need to do some investigative learning here. So we found someone's new chunk path. Or like, yeah, 1.19 path. Let's, before we go too far down, let's just make sure that this... Guys, what happened here? Is there any logical explanation to someone building their portal right next to another portal and then creating a completely different path? Is there any logic to it? Like, is there a reason? Is there something I'm missing? Because we're far out enough where random shit like that shouldn't be happening. I don't feel. How far do you go from highway normally? I'm actually very far from the highway. That's why I feel like me being like only 1.4 million blocks is not that bad, because I'm actually like a total of like a lot away. Look at this. This is some very weird, this is a weird formation. Does this not look like we're getting near a base? I feel like it starts looking a bit like this when you get near a base, or something griefed. That too. So there's a portal here. Very weird because it's right on, you know. Okay, and it came from the nether too. Wait, did it? Did it come from the nether? No. Guys, this means that someone built this portal, right? This is a built portal by hand, maybe? Yes? Let's go through it. Okay, we were kind of here already. Okay, I remember this portal now. They didn't feel like going back. You didn't miss much. We're still hunting. Okay. I know what's happening. This is another guy. This is a different guy. And this is a different trail. So we're just gonna check out the trail really quick. just for a little bit, and then go back to. Yeah, I guess we'll be back. We'll be back to this trail. Could be something, but we'll be back. We're gonna go back into the Nether. We need to heal up our elytras too. Alright, perfect. We'll just keep bottled enchanting. Alright, back in we go. Could this fucking thing fuck off? Holy shit. We just dumped our inventory too. Alright. Wait. Ah, we're actually fine. We don't have to do anything. Alright. Yeah, go back through the portal, dumbass. Oh wait, he didn't go back through the portal. Oh, we only have 3 totems? Wow. I didn't realize that. Okay. Alright. So. We gotta do some more portal hopping. What can I say? What can I say? Where we go? What can I say? I'm glad we're going right past that 1.12 streak. But we are getting close to like a road, so. Do you have fire aspect? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's what it kind of actually hurts you to have fire aspect, I'm not gonna lie. We're going through new chunks. So we might be missing stuff, so we gotta make sure that we load in everything. What if that guy just gave up? Just like gave up entirely on searching for that guy's base. Okay, let's just check here. Although, actually, now that I think about it, there's only one way, and I think this guy just went like this, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna go through that path. Zero map, or 0+ mod. That's what it is. It's unofficial. It's not like related to the guys who made 0 map. Interesting. Did this guy just like give up almost and like he's like, all right, I'm gonna go even further this time because I keep making portals and there's nothing. So I'm just gonna keep going. But this time I'll go even further. I think that's maybe his rationale. But I do want to check this area out. We're getting right by a highway though, so. You guys can probably actually figure out where I am based off of that alone. So let's actually check this out. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's check out what's up here. Dude, if I get copyright striked for this music, I'll actually be sad. Because I could. You very well know I could. Alright, I don't think we're going to follow that. We're just going to go here. Because that lines up with our portal skipping. Is there a chance anywhere here for them to break their portal? Potentially. Could they have broken their portal right here-ish? Would that be on path? Sort of. They could have broken a portal right here, to be frank. Oh, we're running out of rockets. Uh-oh. Emergency landing. Uh-oh. Be gone. Be gone. Thank you. What? The lava got me? Alright. Okay. Back to business. Wait, what? What? It emergency landed me, but it didn't keep my... Alright, let's get out of here. How do you have trunk trail settings? Is that from map or client? It's a client. Or not a client, but you know, it's a mod. Alright, we found the... Whoa! Okay, I thought my game was glitching out. We found another portal. What the... What? Take me to... Ugh. Take me to the portal. Don't take me here. Alright, let's see what's up. No trail here either. How interesting is that? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god. What? I actually popped a totem to that shit? Insane, insane, insane. That's all I'm gonna say. That is just blasphemy. Why is there a skeleton here? Why is there a skeleton here to round it all off? Okay, someone made this portal. Okay. Let me get some more totems. Let me get it out of a box where I don't have it in all totems. Unless I fully ran out of totems that are not in totem boxes. Okay, there we go. I think we're good with that amount. Alright. Hoping for some good luck. Oh! Look, the trail permanently ends here. We just pick something up? Okay. the trail ends here. Interesting. Okay, are we on the same path? Should be to the right. I don't know why this guy keeps flying in the wrong direction, but we need to check it out regardless. I like to do wrong direction first and then we go the right direction. Trying to join the server since Friday. I've been AFK every time I've gotten through the queue. You need to have a hack that makes you anti-AFK, or you can have baritone automatically set up so that it like tries to escape spawn for you once you get in, and then have anti-AFK. Or look, anti-AFK will keep you in the server indefinitely until it restarts, which happens quite a bit actually. You just need to get a mod. You can even get an anti-AFK mod. If you don't want to use hacks, you can just get a mod. Hey man, also, if you're really looking to get on the server and try it out, priority queue could be worth it, to be honest. If it's something that you really, really want to do. And, yeah, I don't know. I think priority queue might be worth, actually. It is $20. It's quite a bit of money, but who knows? You might enjoy that $20. So it looks like we're just gonna keep following the path down. I mean, this guy's just hell bent on following this thing, you know? So we're gonna follow him. We're hell bent on following him, and he's hell bent on following this, so. Because it lets me know when there's like a portal. I could have it turned off for chests. That's actually a good idea. Let me just turn it off for chests, because I have it tell me when I find a base anyways. Actually, oh whoa, I'm off the trail a little bit. I don't know. I'll just keep it on. I don't know how to change it. For some reason it's not changing very easily. Maybe it's ESP. So I have like, no, it's something. Oh, storage ESP, and then I have tracers, I think. Yeah. Just turn off the tracers. There you go. Yeah, people could quickly get to me, but my location's not extremely public. It's like, and I'm also constantly moving around, so even if someone's like locking into where I am, it'd be kind of difficult to find me. And then I could just fly up into the sky and log out as well, so. So if I just permanently fly up into the sky, they can't build there, because there's a build limit, and then I just log out. Is that not like the most perfectest plan ever? I feel like no one's ever thought of that but me. I came up with that last night. I was thinking like, wait a second, if someone actually is trying to fight me, I can just literally fly up straight into the sky and log out. How do you make sure you're going to the right portal using the trails? Because you see the path that we're following. Every single time this guy's portal hopping, he's trying to follow this path which goes in pretty much a straight line. See? So we just have to find that path. So I'm not gonna lie, at this point I'm starting to like lose hope for this trail, but you never know. Like, that's the thing, you never know. And this guy was pretty adamant on following it. He might know, it might be his stash. For all we know, it could be his stash. But it probably isn't. Actually, it isn't, because he would just go in the nether directly to it. If it was his stash. I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, I'm base searching right now. Damn, server's like lagging a bit. Might be very difficult to search soon. Shit, I might even portal jump right now. This guy's got me thinking I want to portal jump on his path. Maybe I should do that, but my thinking is like, if he's gonna portal jump and then stop portal jumping, surely he's going to portal jump eventually, right? He's not just gonna keep going all of a sudden after portal jumping a million times. Or so I thought, but who knows at this point. Are there still many bases untouched? Yeah, there should be. I've found an untouched base. I've found multiple untouched bases on the way to over 1,000,000 blocks. There was nothing good there. It was like vanilla, but they're found. Dang, this trail's really going on for a long time. Alright, now we just glide down. We're up at 700. Huh.
Really? This is what we're doing here, huh? Portal jumping until we're not portal jumping again. Quite the interesting strategy that we have uncovered here. I'm currently just solo. Solo dolo. Yup. Solo dolo. Whoa. I just opened an email for a second.
Do you think people create fake trails and switch nether over to cover them? Maybe.
I think people do that. I used to do that back in 2019. But if someone's dedicated enough, they can find your base. Like, there's actually a really simple method I created to, like, look, if you really think someone's base is somewhere and miraculously leads nothing, I call it the triple stick method. So say you're going down like a path like this, like that's your first stick, right? This is your first stick. My triple stick method, what I would do is I would AFK glide down in a triple stick pattern, and then you'd usually figure out where their base is because of that. Because
you can see like where trails that seemingly lead nowhere, like forks in the road, you can see if they're actually true forks or not because of your triple stick method. Because, like, let me show you a fake fork in the road that you can kind of see. Like, this is a fake fork in the road right here. He just goes back and then boom, he just keeps going down. That, like, see, like, if you had another stick here, you would have figured that out because you'd realize that leads to nowhere. But the problem is you don't know how far apart to space your sticks. If you space them too close to each other, you'll just get the same trail. If you go too far away, you're losing like the detail. But I guess being far away is not a bad problem actually, because you'll still figure out like, oh, this trail ends somewhere. What version do you play on? This is 1.20.4. That's just the guy that came back. What do you mean that's just the guy that came back? There's a, what is it called? He did come back, but the thing is that it can go further. Say, I'm just pointing out an example. Sometimes people do this. They create a fake intersection, and then they go super far out. But if you have another path, you can tell that it's like not real, that it's just like a fake path. And if you do it on both sides, you can figure out where their base is. So it's just process. But that's if you're completely stumped on where they went. So this is interesting. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So this guy continues to follow this trail. Okay, interesting. And then this one stops. Okay. That one is... Okay. Yeah. Okay, not interested in looking for that one. This guy just keeps going down. Probably following the trace of another guy looking for bases. Yeah, I know. Sometimes people hide their bases in stuff like this. It's just, I'm just curious because I've tracked this guy. You don't understand. I've tracked this guy since right here. This guy's like done some very interesting things that I don't even know if it's really base hunting anymore, you know? I don't know what he's doing, and it's sussing me out, and I think I found his like true path, you know? So I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure out what he's up to, you know? I just have a hunch with this guy. I have a little hunch that something's being hidden because he's so committed. He's just so committed. Like, have you ever seen a guy so committed to following a trail before like this? This is commitment. This is all the same guy, dude. Like, you tell me, would you be sussed by that or no? Would you bail? I guess we'll figure out. But you changed trace at the intersection, you started following a straight line, the guy just went past. Where? This? This is the same guy. Cause see, the trail is fat and then it becomes skinny. And this guy comes out here and then goes down. And that intersection didn't lead to anywhere if you're talking about this one. There's nothing there. This is all the same guy. I guess this is someone else though. I do know that this guy came in here, went through here, and then went down like through here, and like I don't know. There there could be something here. That's the crazy part. If you're talking about this, I don't know. This is a mystery box. I have no idea what's over there. I genuinely don't know. We could go back in the nether to this spot because I'm very curious what's happening here. Because it's 1.19, right? So this could be something fire. Could be something I go back to for sure. Continue the trace. I'll believe it'll be successful. Alright, bet. I hope it's gonna be successful as well. Look, if we find even a griefed base, that's still a success. We're trying to look for loot, but at the same time I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to what is it called? I'm trying to explore as well. So a little bit of exploration, I don't mind. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you never know. And at the end of the day, say there is a base, there could be a base here for a completely different reason than what I thought, which would make it completely RNG. I don't know for a fact there's going to be a base. I don't know for a fact that there won't be a base either. So we don't know. And it opens up a little bit. Oh, it's just because it's a 1.12. Yeah. Just a little 1.12 intersection that they didn't follow. Because they're hell-bent on following this one. Okay? Alright, that's another data point I want you to understand. This guy has skipped so many 1.12, you know, paths at this point that it's like, why is he sticking to this one? You know? How many blocks away from zero? Over 1.4 million. Oh, look, he stops here. Whoa. What do I do? Is this not a mystery now? Do we not have a mystery on our hands? We have a giant mystery on our hands that we need to piece through here now. Oh wait, what? That's a little loaded, but it's not. There's a 1.12 path here. So you can see we turn on our new chunks. You can see there's a 1.12 path. Maybe used pearls. So pearls are possible to use in that way? Tell me right now, what do you think? You think this is sus? Cause as in like there's maybe something going on near here, because this is quite the mysterious end to a rather large portion of and then look, miraculously we're on a very, very nice looking 1.12 path. Untouched. So let's see, how many 1.12 paths did this guy skip on the way? I don't think that's one. He skipped one. See, look, he skipped the 1.12 on the way there. He's already skipped one, so this might be the second one, or I don't know. We'll see. Just fly left or right and look for something. Just go nether if okay, yeah, nether for sure. I think nether is what I have to do. I think that's the first step. I'm looking for, I think I'm gonna just make it right here. Well, nice little nether-shaped hole. The journey begins, or ends, who knows. This is either the beginning of a crazy journey or the end of a unfortunate journey. Oh, what do we have here? We have some loaded chunks. Although, it is probably likely that there were going to be loaded chunks, but that makes the hunt a lot more confusing, to say the least. This is the game plan, all right? This is the game plan. I'm gonna go back into the portal. Gonna whip out my good old piece of paper. I'm gonna draw a line. Until right here. Going to create a baritone path. And I'm going to try to locate the ops. Wish me luck on my journey. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're definitely following... Oh, look at that. Look how perfectly we're following someone's pre-existing trail. A little bit of a deviation here. Should we explore around or go straight to where we think the portal should be? What do you guys think? A little bit of a nether tunnel, get some tunnelage. Because, like, we can just keep following this kind of, like, path almost, but we could be missing some portals on the extremities. He broke his portal in Overworld, truly did it in the nether too. Yeah, truth. That's actually a truth bomb right there. The thing is, though, is that he's trying to follow the path, right? So if he changes his goal all of a sudden to not follow the path anymore, then what are we searching for? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, is he... Like, I think we right now, what I should do is find the path again. That's what I should do. I'm gonna portal in and try to find the path. What's the blue mean on the map? Like the aqua blue? This part or this part? That's another road. This part's a loaded 1.12 chunk. Like it was created in 1.12 and then someone in 1.19 loaded it already. Okay, we're gonna draw a little line. Okay, wait. I think exactly where this is, we're gonna make a portal. No, we're not. Okay. Let's just see. For curiosity's sake, let's try to re-find that path. Abort and find a bigger trace. Probably soon. Probably soon. I mean, we could follow this. You guys want to follow this? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you guys want to follow this untouched 1.12 path right here. Could be Dupe Stash City. It's a pretty big one too. This is actually like a pretty... This is one of the bigger 1.12 traces that you could expect to find, I would say. Go for it? Okay. Let's just first objective, find this path. We should be there. We should be there. Like, we should be on it. What do you think? Do you think it's possible, like, if we do a left to right sweep and the path is gone, that we found where it ends? You're in diagonal? Yeah, I am. Or wait, no. I guess you could say I'm nearest to a diagonal. So, guys, what do you think about this? I'm going to basically cast a little net. I think I'm already enough. Am I enough to the left? Do you think that this path won't intersect anymore? Or do you think I should go a little more to the left here? And then I'll go a little bit to the right, and we'll see if this ends. If it ends, we're going to go back through a portal, and we're going to try to go a little further up, and then make another little net to try to catch this. Because there's literally a chance this is done. Like, we might have found the end of a 1.12 path, so, and that's probably why his portal was gone, you know? We're trying to, like, piece together what's happening. Oh wow, the server's lagging a bit. I think to the right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think we should just go back to the right now. Just go directly to our waypoint here. Where are you going? Okay, this is where I'm going. I'm trying to find out if this path terminated. And I'm just creating a little net to basically catch the path. And if there's nothing here, we're gonna go back up a little bit, do another net. Nothing there, we realize that the end of the path is near, and that likely the base is there. The red dots where you're following? No. Right now I'm in fully unloaded Minecraft. Fully unloaded. I'm just, see, this is what I was following before, but the path, it has to terminate somewhere in between this point and this point. So I'm just making sure that I'm not missing the trail before I go further up. I think I'm gonna go to the right for another maybe 1,000 blocks, and then we'll go back into the nether and travel up. I think it's better if you go in a big circle, if you assume he goes in a straight line. Well, Sophia, the thing is, we're gonna go into the nether and we're gonna do the same thing up here. So we only have to do a little line and we'll be good. And then if there's nothing there, again, we know the base is in between this point and this point, or whatever the end of the trail leads to. Not gonna assume it's a base. We don't know what it is. Wait, we might have missed it, actually. This could be it. I forgot. Yeah, this is it. We found it. Huh. Okay. Well, we found it. Wait, no. This isn't it. Is that it? Is there a chance that that's it? I don't think so. This looks a little bit misaligned, no? You guys let me know, because this doesn't look right. What do you think? Like this right here, if I just scroll straight up, it doesn't really coincide with that. They were moving fast. Huh. Oh shit. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do to just kind of figure out more data is just go straight to that waypoint. Actually, I'm gonna go straight into the nether and then go back. I don't know why I'm trying to go back to that waypoint. Wow, could we not have mobs everywhere, maybe? Oh my goodness. Oh, we are getting harassed. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was gnarly. We're gonna go here. No. No, we're gonna go... Oh, I forgot to set the waypoint. It's okay, we have a portal there, and we know that if we go here, that will probably be what we need. Okay. It's like Baritone is struggling to get over there. Come on, you can do it. This view's a little cooler, right? This could be like perfect content for those TikTok AI generated voiceovers. You just have me flying in the nether with Baritone. Oh wow, Baritone is... Oh yeah, because it's like a bunch of new chunks, so it's having trouble finding its way there. Interesting. Wow, it's actually struggling to get there. Maybe it's not better than autopilot. Alright, there we go. Oh, nice. That was a pretty optimal baritone. Nice, nice. This is very optimal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You guys are the goats. That was sick. Alright. Let's go. Well, that wasn't very optimal placement. Eh. Okay. Let's do a little sweep. Sweep the area. Just want to make a little net and just see if we can catch this path. Because we'll be able to know for a fact if it like curved a bunch and went here, and if that's the same path, then I don't know, man. I think we'll just ignore that path if it's the same path. And then we'll go to this one, which seems a little bit more enticing, actually. Oh, whoa. Bad tree. Oh, yeah, there's the path. Okay, well, dang. That's kind of what I figured. It made a little curve. So, this could be something we hunt in the future, I guess. And then, I guess right now we'll just go, we'll go hunt right here. So we'll set a waypoint. We'll go through this portal. Yeah, we kind of confirmed right there that this guy actually literally gave up right here. I wouldn't even be surprised if he just logged out. And that's the end of that. Wow. Really? It just ends? He follows it and it ends. I mean, you never know. Maybe he just like is like, okay, this is a really big trail. Let me just go like a million blocks in the nether. You never know. But I don't know. That's already like crazy. That's kind of cool. You can just like press free cam and see your guy fly away. All right. Let's get into the portal. My portal tracers are off for some reason. What? Don't know how to get it to turn back on. Oh, because I don't have it enabled, I think. Here we go. Alright. I forgot to set a baritone goal. Or they backtracked a bit and made a stash. Well, if they backtracked, they could have done it here. Should we explore? How about this? You guys let me know. Should I explore unexplored 1.12? Or should I explore 1.19? You guys tell me. There's a choice of two things that we can check right now. But we have to make the choice now. Either this one, 1.12. Okay, we got one vote for 1.12, one vote for 1.19. So we need a tiebreaker here. Do we explore 1.19 or 1.12? Because we got two really nice candidates here. I'm gonna do heads or tails, okay? I'm gonna do heads being 1.12 and tails being 1.19. I got heads. So, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's actually a good point. I got heads anyways, so we're gonna go there. Okay. Oh no. What the? Okay, I love that glitch. Probably should have just flown around, but I'm going to dig straight to this. Because whatever. Uh-oh. Alright. Nice, now I can't mine. For 5 minutes. So we have to actually literally follow this trail for 5 minutes. No matter what. Okay, so this is a little bit easier. This seems sort of flat. So I'm going to do the little paper method. Oh, whoops. That might have just leaked my cords. I think it just did. It's all good though. Come and kill me. I'll just fly into the sky and log. That would be funny if that's just like a clip farm. Maybe you guys could just help me find the base. You guys can just fly over here and take over. Come. I did leak the cords, bro. That's why I hate this, I hate the map for having, like, why, tell me why the options are so close to each other, you know? Like, why is create a waypoint so close to set a temporary waypoint, bro? You know? That's just stupid, but it's okay. I guess we'll see what happens when you leak your cords on accident. Will we get murked? Well, okay, we just ended up here. Still have mining fatigue, so I can't build a portal. I'm gonna have to eat lunch soon, so I'll probably be hopping off in a second. I just can't believe that led to nothing. That sucks. I'm not lost. I'm a little lost right now, I guess you could say, but I'm following a unloaded trail. I guess we'll see where it goes. I can't build a portal, so because I have mining fatigue. But I'm about to do it. So I think I'll Baritone Elytra and just get ready to go down. Build a portal. Oh my god. Not the Queepas. Alright. Big circles, maybe. Might have to switch to that method. We'll try a bunch of methods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's regen some health first. Okay. And away we go. Yeah, that was a good path. It just fizzled out into nothing. I guess that's just what happens. Dead end. It's okay. They happen. Yeah, the trails led to nothing. I mean, there could be something there, but I don't think so at this point. Wow, it really just plopped me onto the floor. This is gonna be my final portal I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna log off. Oh, nice. Wow, I'm very low. Someday someone will follow your trails. I mean, someone is already following my trail. I accidentally leaked my coordinates. I should use baritone for this, but I'm just too lazy to turn it on. Nice, we spawn under a tree. Or we go under a tree. Alright. Alright, well... guys, we literally landed right on the path. That was lucky. Get future forums to do my HWID reset. I don't know, bro. I don't know anything about that. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna get off for today. We didn't find anything, but that doesn't mean we won't find something soon. We're getting further and further away. That was a good trail, okay? That was a good trail. It just led to nothing. We're finding more and more good trails, though. So, yeah. Peace out, Girl Scout. We're gonna follow this trail tomorrow and see what's up. Bye.